Welcome to my Permadeath series, No Man's Sky Beyond, and here we are. We're up on a space station, and in this part I'm going to start the process of trying to find a location for a new permanent base, something that I'm going to take forward and develop over time throughout the Let's Play. In fact, what I really want is two bases, but the first one is I want to make my primary base. If any of you watched my older survival series, you'll be aware that I had a base where I kept all the good stuff and I had some manufacturing, and then I had other bases scattered around which weren't quite so important. That's what I want to do in this playthrough. Now, in the previous part I actually was talking about this planet here, Antigua, and what I've actually done is I've spent about 4 hours down on this planet since the last video, searching for a really good power supply, and I found two, and they were both C, and I thought, well, it's a nice planet, but I don't really want to set a base up on a planet with only a C scale power supply. So what I've actually done now is we've come to a new system, the Nirate system. You can see it's 3 planets, I think that's in 1 moon, and it's a very wealthy system. You can see intermittent GEC, and it says it's wealthy. So what we're going to be doing is exploring this system, and this is probably going to be a feature of the Let's Play going forward. Wow. Oh, don't do this to me. No. That's a 19 slot S-Class. You've got to be kidding me. Wow, look at that. How much do you want for a 19 slot S-Class? Well, yeah, I mean, I've got loads of cash. Negotiate price. I mean, that is an immediate hype up to an S-Class, so I wouldn't have, if I decided to get this, I would never have to actually upgrade the level. All I would have to do is expand the slots. I mean, it's going to cost me a lot to expand the slots. Oh, I've got to go for it. That's my second fighter. I think what I'll probably do is scrap the other fighter, but I like that. I just like this text, you know, this piping along the sides and all, and this area here. Yeah, I've got a feeling there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment to my fighter fleet. In fact, I've been half thinking about maybe do I really want a hauler, or whether I should just have a fleet of 1 fighter and 1 explorer and then unique ships. Oh god, look at that. What have we got here? This is crazy. That's only a B, sorry. I mean, this is a great system for some really cool looking ships. Yeah, so I'm kind of half thinking that with the new upgrade system, do I really need haulers? I mean, I've never been a big fan of them. They're a bit chunky. Anyway, I've got completely distracted from that. That wasn't intended. Let's just get back into the Laughing Gnome. I'm sure my new fighter will catch up once we call the freighter in. In fact, I think that probably takes up all my slots, so I may have to scrap the Dark Star and let's get back to what I was doing. And I thought what I want to do to explore this system is we're going to see if we can grab a mission. Let's see, collect a microprocessor, unearth ancient artifacts. I think we'll go with the microprocessor to start with. I've actually got microprocessors, and this is just literally to give me an objective to go down on a planet. It's found that I've actually got the microprocessor. Yep. So we've now got to go and deliver this. So my starting premise is that I'm going to just see where this actually takes me from a planet point of view. I haven't even scanned these planets, so I don't no idea what they are. This has got ancient bones. It's a radioactive planet. It's got copper, uranium, and salt in it. I mean, another option I'm actually been considering is I think I watched a video a little while ago, and somebody was talking about an Indian planet and having auto miners on it, but that might be another option going forward. But we're going to start with this planet and see how things go. I mean, I would like a paradise planet, to be honest, not rather than a radioactive planet, but we'll see what we can get first. Right, we're just going to... all those ships flying into the ground. Oops. There's a lot of ships coming in here. I can see me spending all my money on ships. And I'm just going to jump out. And we'll just see what we can get. I mean, I suppose if I see a really cool looking hauler, I may still buy it. But I certainly want a couple of exotic ships as well. There we are, me microprocessor back, compensating for the one that I'm just about to give away. And secure online, lockbox, deliver the microprocessor. So what is this planet? Let's have a look. There's reactive rain, few sentinels, generous flora, sparse fauna. It's only got 9 creatures on it. We've got rings, we've got a moon. Copper, salt, uranium. Yeah, we've got to return to the mission agent. Looks like these ships are following me. That's a 19 slot A class. Well, that's true, yeah. Let me just check something. Yeah, I've got a big pile of salvage data that I need to deal with. I'm going to be completely honest, this planet isn't grabbing me as a location, but at the same time, let's just... there's no nearby hotspots. Wow. Can't see a thing. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have a little bit of a Skype round and see what's around in the general vicinity. Don't like this one. What we're going to do is go back up into space and scan the other planets in the system, and we'll see what we can find. Let's get up into space. There's the space station. There's a planet there. I mean, I would really love a paradise planet that isn't crawling with sentinels. Got a fiery planet. Yeah, let's just get back towards the space station. Can't quite see the moon. I mean, sometimes moons are quite a good shot to... there it is. It's a fungal moon. Looks like we might be in a little bit of a... I get close to the space station. Okay, let's see who's coming at us. How many? How? Oh, there's 3 of them. Let's get the play off. So you got to aim for the circle. We've got a little bit of a recharge on the shields. Okay, they're both coming in at me. Wait, you just nudged me. Still didn't get him. Hey, cut it out. Right, it's just one-on-one now. I'm going to change the phase beam and see if that's any better. Don't seem to get the lock on you used to get before. I mean, once you just, with a phase beam, you just had to fire in the general direction of them and it would lock on and take them out. Right, let's just go into the space station and cash this mission in. Actually, nah, let's just go somewhere else. Current mission. One thing I do like now, if you look up in the top left hand corner, you'll see as you actually move now, you can see the distance to the center of the galaxy. And I must admit, I never really paid much attention to that, but you can actually see now if you are moving in the right direction or the wrong direction. So you can see what we got here. Got a water system here. What's this? It says it's a comfortable system. Water, it's for keen. It's got a few planets around it. Yeah, I think we'll go here. Okay, we're in the Hilbert. So, must have scanned what's right in front of us. Got a bleak planet. Pyrite sodium. Got gold nugget. I suppose we could check out the that over there. Unknown planet, undiscovered. Got an Arctic planet. Cool, what we got over there? Yes, fungal mold. What was I going to do? First thing I was going to do is bring in. Why won't it res my? Going to go into the space anomaly first. So I might as well get the double inventory upgrade. So I've got the cash for it. And I suppose we can check the community missions. And of course I've got all the buried tech to cash up as well. So we'll just go and do that first. Never noticed that before either. Is that new, or is it I've just been ignoring it? Don't ever remember that. Now I'd love to have that on my base. But we can always dream. Okay. It makes me wonder whether they've done some work on the Nexus. Right. We've topped out 1 million units, so it's giving me another. And I'm just going to flip through here. I think we're open. I mean, I've got 23, so we're going to open the teleporter. That could be useful. We don't. The antimatter reactor. An autonomous biogenesis reactor was left. I was reality paradoxes to convert them into usable antimatter. Yeah, well, definitely need to do some work on the exocraft mission. Moon pool. I think maybe what I'll do is just tidy up some of these bits, areas here as well. Right, all the plants are done. As I'm planning on doing some base building, I might as well unlock these. Because I just don't want a straight modular base. I do want to use the wood and the concrete and the steel. So we might as well unlock these. Plants learn. So that unlocks all the wood. We've got 2 here, so well, let's just do it that way. So we've got nice big proper stuff here. Of course, one thing we are going to do. Wow, okay, what have we got here? I really like it, but it's very small. It's only a C class. No, sorry. And while we're here, I'll just have a check on the old multis. I think I've got everything to do with multi-tools, haven't I? Yet. Just check the ship tech. To be honest, I can't remember. Right, I've got loads of nanites. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I just need to tidy up some of this stuff now. So maybe if I just spend some time opening up these techs, it just gives me more options. So, as I say, it's not like I'm short of nanites, so I'm just going to do this. And that gives me access to all the weapons, so that should I decide, yeah, I'm not. And that is all the starship research done. Right, let's just check the suits. I just want as many options as I can get now. Right, we're going to open up efficient water jets. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong here. And we're just going to... And we're going to get the airburst engine as well. And that would... oh no, we've got... Do the priority ones first. And I'm just going to... I mean, there's a... See, that time it didn't actually go back, quit out. So that's everything, personal refiner, and we're just going to pick up the airburst technology. So that gives me access to all the key techs as and when I need them. Are you going to give me something? Hello, Helios. Right, that's going to replace some of my nanites. And it varies. It's going to give me anything. Transmit milestone datas. It's certainly not going to get any of my storm crystals. Hello, Podge. Well, we didn't get much in the way of nanites from him. And seeing we're here, where's the missions? If there's anything good in the missions table. Acid, defense chip, mineral compressor, and starship fuel. To be honest, there's nothing there that really grabs me. I mean, the 5 acid would be quite useful for 250 quicksilver, but nah. And of course we better drop a save after all that effort unlocking the tech. Where's the ship gone? There it is. I think we'll just ignore them and go to the space station, I think. Just clear off. I'm busy. I'm busy. And what we're going to do is go up here and get the second suit upgrade, but first we're going to... Oh, that's interesting. He's got the same one, but is it the same rating? Yeah. I wonder whether the Nexus actually takes the multi-tool from the space station. I wonder if there is a link there. I'm just gonna flash out another million on that. I definitely get the impression there's been some changes made as part of the updates. Well, that there was a little bit of fluctuation with this one. It's almost like he's got a full force field here. Yeah. As well, grab that. We're at it. Got some nanites. Of course, we're going to go and talk to what have I got shipwise. Some Herox to sell. Tiny little bit of silver. And nothing else really. So let's just get over here. How am I off? Yeah, I think we've still got enough to go out and find bases should we need them. Hello. I'm just going to grab the missions. Or hand in the one we've already done. It's only nanites. Again, that's going to replace the nanites that I've already got. Browse missions, what we got here? Kill 2 predators, we'll take that. Kill 14 creatures, we'll take that. Just in case we find an abandoned building. Hunt some pirates. And I think we're bound to find a hollow terminal eventually, so we want to take that as well. And I'm just going to take that. When I actually kill a Sentinel quad, I'm probably going to get quite a lot of missions all done at the same time. So that's that done. And we might as well sell that Herox off as well. Change to there, sell. So you can see I've got just over 51 million. Sell. We don't have any missions that's going to take us in a specific direction. So we're just going to have to wing this a little bit now. Actually, let's have a tidy up. Right, so this is Silver's Bright Folly. This is my S-Class. Here is Dark Star for going through black holes. Here's my hauler. I mean, I've got an A-Class 31 slot hauler here, which I'm not really using, which I could probably get rid of. Then of course we've got this one here, which is a C-Class 21 slot. I think we'll get rid of this one first. So we're just going to come in here. There's nothing in it. Do a bit of a dismantle. And first thing we're going to do is go and scrap this one. I mean, we're not going to get much out of it, but I just don't want my hangar bays cluttered up with ships that I'm not going to use. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. Oops. I mean, we probably won't get back the full value of it, but who cares? And I do really want to get rid of that hauler, I think. So Let's have a little bit of a scrap session. And this is where it's going to say inventory full, right? Scrap. So we're only going to get 1.6 million from it, which is half the value that I actually paid for it. I think I paid nearly 3 million for it when I bought it. Or was it 2.3 million? I think they've actually knocked the prices back to stop the exploit. Anyway, we're going to scrap this one. Okay, we've got some. We've got these sort of springs. And the question is, did I get... Right, we've got a storage augmentation. That can go to the... I don't sell it. I want to keep the geodesite and the tritium. What starship am I back on? Okay, we're back with the laughing gnome. That can go in the high capacity pyrite. Photon cannon module. What is that? That's a C. We've got two techs, which are not going to be much use, so we're just going to sell those and then back into nanites. So got that, and I think we can sell this stuff off. Chlorine. So the geodesite I want to keep for my advanced manufacturing. So we're just gonna have to. Oh, I should have stayed on that side and sold it, shouldn't I? Okay. So we're just gonna get over here and sell off some stuff. And sell. Right, we'll get rid of the handful of cogs and pantry. Or storage augmentation, definitely not selling that. 397,000. Subatomic regulators, get rid of that. Reinforced piping. Once useful springs. I think that's about it. Check. So the inventory is nice and open. And I'm just going to jump back into the laughing gnome. Get back to the capital ship. Actually, I wonder if my frigate mission is back as also. Wow. I do like this ship. I've got a feeling this ship may suffer in the long term. Then again, I can have two fighters. Nothing in the game says that I'm not allowed to not have two fighters. I mean, to be honest, I may have even eventually get rid of Dark Star. What is actually in Wanderlust 3? Right, I don't really have much in here at all. Okay. Let's jump out of here. Let's go up and see if I've got my frigate mission is back. And the trouble is, I don't think I've actually got the necessary resources to make some fuel, if I remember correctly, because I'm a bit low on dihydrogen. Right, what have we got here? Looks like we didn't take any casualties for once. Debrief commander. So we got a big pile of cash all the way down. We've got some activated emerald. More cash, and that's it. Well, I suppose it's not too bad. Now I've got to remember the geodesite is in the right place. And you can see here I've now got 19 geodesite, 11 thermic condensate, and 3 semiconductors. As I say, I'm trying to hang on to these simply because these are the items like the enriched carbon that can be a bit difficult to make. So the idea is if I hang on to those, when I unlock the advanced manufacturing, I can actually do something. And again, I can't remember if I've actually pointed this out, but I've also got myself a refiner up here now, mainly to create the hydrogen dioxide. And seeing we're here as well, it's just, I'll get relic, I'll take that. Let's see what, and we got a little bit of condensed carbon. I don't think we, oh, missed that one. And how are we off for, so we don't have any frigate fuel. I don't think I can make some. The other thing also, Snafu kind of gave me a bit of a prompt about unlocking these techs. So when I was wandering around the planet trying to find hotspots, I actually came across 2 manufacturing bases. So what I actually did is I did them. So I've now unlocked the cobalt mirror and the sodium dioxide as well, I think. Yeah, we're short on dihydrogen at the moment. Now, I'm not going to be able to send them out on another mission, which is a little bit annoying. I think the hauler's got to go. Oops, come the wrong way. So we're going to scrap the hauler as well. Just so that I've got more options to... because I don't like it, to be honest. And with the enhanced storage capacities, do you really need a hauler now? I mean, do any of you really love haulers and think they're fantastic? Yeah, what we got up here? I think for the moment, from the hauler perspective, this can go to the... In fact, I think, seeing I'm not doing a mission, this can all go to the freighter. Then I can put these into the storage vaults. And I hate doing this, but... scrap this, scrap that. That can go to the exosuit, that can go to the high capacity, can go to the exosuit, that can go to the exosuit. Dismantle, dismantle, and anything else I can dismantle. I know it's probably reducing the price, the value of the ship, but at the same time, in some ways I can put this to better use. Right, that can petroleum. Okay, I can dismantle that. Some more cadmium, some more batteries, and nearly missed the wiring loom. This is where I leave now and get shot up. And how much are you going to give me for this? 12 million. So you can see the original price when I was looking at it was about 17.5, so it's actually dropped down, but we're okay. So goodbye Wanderlust 3. Oh great. I need 6 slots, it said there. Wow, I didn't realise I had all that stuff stashed out, eh? Okay. I can go to the exosuit. Cargo. That can come back. The exosuits. And the... oh, we can sell the activated emerald. Okay, let's just... yep, I forgot I thought I'd sold off most of the stuff, so... what we got here? It's an 18 slot. No. Right, let me just see what... I don't really want to give up the cadmium. You can sell the activated emerald. I think what we can do is put that into there, and going to put the ferrite dust in there. We're not going to kick it off. We're just going to shove it in there as an extra storage space. And sell. Right, we're going to sell the activated emerald and the silver. And where's there's a get relic in here as well. Probably sell the chlorine. It's only 13. And the gold. And we've got some cobalt mirrors. Uranium, phosphorus. Reluctant to give up the cadmium. When we got 149 pugnium, I've got pugnium stored else places, so don't need that. And that should give me more than enough slots to. Actually, what if I take? I just want to check something. What does deuteronium get? I've got 113 dihydrogen. It doesn't get degenerated into anything. Okay. Right, we should now be able to scrap the Wanderlust. Back again. Grab that. And okay. You're going to give me 12 million. But what I'm really more interested in is the augmentations. We've got once useful springs. How many augmentations did I get? I didn't get any. Can't see any in here. Wow. Got a vector compressed. Mentions condensed and then rendered height. A great upgrade for a hyperdrive module. I seriously doubt whether we could get another one in, or could we? Now I do have an augmentation module in here, don't I? I'm sure I picked one up from the last scrapping. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if that's going to work in. Okay. Here we go. This we got 3 augmentations, so the augmentations actually went into here. Right, let me just try something. Upgrade ship. Apply augmentation. Right, I want to augment that. So we've now got an augmentation in there. Exosuit, hyperdrive. Now this could go wrong because it may not let me do this. No, how did I know that? Never mind. We can use it as an opportunity. So we only get 3 augmentations. That's annoying. So what we would have to do is take these up to S class, and I've actually just wasted that. Ooh, that was annoying. Got a starship module. I think we can keep that for my fighter. Do I really want to augment the laughing? No. We got an extra slot here now. What can we put in here? I think we're going to augment the laughing gnome with one more. In fact, we'll probably do both of them actually, come to think of it. We're going to upgrade the ship. Apply augmentation. I think we're going to augment this. So it won't let me, so we can only augment the tech now. So I'm not going to waste that augmentation on that. Wiring loom, that can go to the high capacity. There we got that there. We're going to need to sort this mess out. Now, pretty sure if I come here, we need the carbon crystals and the platinum to put that into here. Give me some more capability. Hyperdrive. So the laughing gnome seems to have reached its maximum capacity. So I'm happy with that. And let's just get over it and clear out the inventory and sell some junk. So I think the other augmentation is going to go into my new fighter, my S-class fighter. We'll see how high we can get that up. And see what we can kill. Okay, we're just going to sell again. Sell a handful of cogs. Cobalt. Pyrite, cobalt mirror. The augmentation again. I think we can sell these high capacity vectors for 315,000. And we got compressed indium scraps for 11 million. Reinforced piping. Once useful springs. I want to keep the cadmium. And we got the wiring looms. Apologies, I keep flashing back into this here. Starship. Right, you've got that there. Got warp hypercore. I think for the moment what we're going to do is just going to put these in the high capacity. That just keep that for the moment. Keep the chromic metal. The dihydrogen really needs to go to the freighter, but I need that freighter tech as well to be able to ship to and from the freighter as well. And and we got 67 million. I think seeing I'm currently engaged in how can you say, tidying up everything. Let's just do another. Got this one here. There's power generation by cell minus 47.7 prosperous. Got a few planets around it. Let's have a look at what you've got. Okay, minimize. Okay, let's go for this one. This actually jumping multiple times within a single video actually takes me back to the early days of No Man's Sky when we were all trying to rush to the center of the galaxy, and the only real way you could do it is by jumping, warping. Right, we got a tart and aggressive sentinels, thank you. For a brief moment then I thought I had actually found something that I could work with. Do the usual routine. We're just going to jump in the space station, get the upgrades. Actually, let's do the Nexus. Actually, what have we got there? Got a hot planet with selenium, phosphorus. Definitely think it is time to power through with the inventory. But if I can find some drop pods, we'll still do the drop pods, but I just want to get this out of the way so that we can move on. So we're just going to get over here. Hello, handsome. And spend $1 million on that. And of course we're going to check out what we got here. Polygon Puncher Mark 8. That's even smaller than the last one. But it could be a useful test, because what we're going to do now is we'll go to the space station and see if that turns up in the space station. I don't think we're going to get a second crack at these. But what we might get actually is, because we're now in a new system, so the missions may have reset. Mind control, unstable gel, nip plants, tame wild creatures, eliminate hazardous. The unstable gel could be quite nice with the 341 nanites, but no. What I'm really looking for is it's the freighter tech, because I have seen missions in there for the freighter tech, which is what I really want, because I want to upgrade my freighter. Although, to be honest, with my luck, the day I upgrade my freighter is the day I find a new one which I really like. Right, so we're now gonna fly to the space station. And up we go. Grab that. Best another million. I haven't looked at this guy for a little while to see what he's got. Movement module. Installable upgrade. Not really feeling it for those at the moment. And we'll go and check the missions. A little bit more in the way of nanites. Now, what have you got for me? Right, we'll take 12, kill 12 creatures. And we always want to kill quads. Take a photo of a hollow terminal. Yes, we'll take that. Kill 8 sentinels. Yes. Take that. Kill another sentinel quad. Definitely going to have to go and pick a fight with those. And we've got this mission. It says locate missing person. It's level 4. It's actually got a question mark next to it. Okay, let's just do that. That's the mission we're going to go for. Now, it's possible that mission may break because it's got a question mark on it. And we may not have the resources to do this. But it gives me a reason to go down on a planet and check it out. Wow. Money wise, 65 million. I could really do with another frigate. Let's see what you got for me. I wouldn't mind another combat frigate. I think I've got enough kind of explorers and stuff like that. Support specialist B. Not really. Where's another one? Now, if that was a B class combat frigate, I would have gone for that. Inspect frigate. Made an excellent decision. See, that's an industrial specialist. I've already got 2 industrial specialists. Oh, great. So we're gonna have to. Yep. Luckily, we're should be amongst friendly territory. If I can find him. Where is he? Ah, you have to be a little bit careful. Right, where are you? Yeah, let's just get out into some clear space. Can't you see I'm busy? Right, thank you. Trouble now is I've lost track of which one of these ships I was interested in. Okay. That's a support specialist. No, thank you. But what I should really do is try and work out what a combat frigate looks like on the outside, so that I can inspect them visually. I think we'll try one more and then we'll go back to the mission. I know there's some more over there. That's right, I'm probably going to crash into him. That's a C-class trade specialist, no thank you. Right, there's another one over there. Combat specialist, like this is exactly what I'm looking for. Well, not exactly. It would be nice if it would be a B or something better, but you're certainly going to be joining my fleet. So we've got a new frigate, got rid of some old ships, and I've just noticed the time. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, hopefully we will probably go to a new system or something to try and keep looking for a new base. But until then, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.